We're tracking the tropics. Hurricane Erin's churning in the Atlantic. This satellite imagery showing lightning strikes near the eye of the Category 2 storm.
And it's now bringing serious coastal flooding concerns along parts of the East Coast. Reporter Aaron Gilchrist joins us along North Carolina's Outer Banks, where evacuations are underway at this hour.
Evacuation orders are already in place here for Ocracoke Island and Hatteras Island on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. The tourists are already gone for the most part. Residents are now being told that they need to get out today. The big concern here from officials in these two counties where these islands are is that there's going to be such an inundation of water from Hurricane Erin, water that's pushed onshore, potentially flooding out roads. And I say roads plural, but really there's just one main road that runs along the islands here, Highway 12. And if that road washes out in certain places, as it's expected to do, that would mean that people who stay on the islands are cut off from the mainland, potentially for days if the road impact is significant enough. There's also concern about waves here reaching 15, 20 feet high. There are some oceanfront homes here on the Outer Banks. We saw one down the beach here just yesterday. It's an unoccupied home, but it's up on pilings, and if those waves get to 20 feet high, it's entirely possible that homes like that could be knocked off their pilings, pulled out into the ocean, or sent farther inland, creating some danger there. These are all concerns that officials have at this point, even though we know Hurricane Erin is not going to make landfall here in North Carolina. At the same time, folks who had planned to stay on these islands are telling us that they don't believe there's going to be a major impact. If there is, they're ready for it. We're told they've hunkered down with fresh water, with food. They're prepared potentially to go without power, they say, and they're prepared to do that at least for several days in some cases. And so now the area is really in a wait-and-see posture, really, because we know the tropical storm watch is in effect. We know there's a storm surge watch in effect as well, and coastal flooding is a big expectation, not just here in North Carolina, but really up and down the eastern seaboard from Massachusetts all the way to Florida. And so all these people are going to be watching to see exactly what Hurricane Erin brings to the east coast of the U.S. Back to you.
And now let's bring in Storm Track 15 Chief Meteorologist Doppler Dan Romano.
Dan, you're tracking Erin's path there in the Atlantic.
Yeah, that's right. Now this thing is growing in size, but it's not yet growing from east to west, more north to south, because it is fighting some wind shear that is pushing some of those clouds farther to the south. And we're also seeing some drier air eroding the western side of this storm, but it will grow in size all around. Right now, maximum sustained winds of 105 miles per hour makes it a Category 2 storm. The pressure has increased. Most importantly, the movement has turned more northerly out of the north-northwest at 10 miles per hour. So that's not the only thing we're watching. There are two other areas of disturbed weather, tropical waves that we're watching. And right now, over the last 24 hours, a little bit of good news, specifically with this storm system. It does look like it's going to turn more northerly pretty quickly, even though there is a pretty drastic chance for development.